behind the glittering screens of Golden Age Hollywood, there was a secret nobody knew about. Some stars lived a hidden life far beyond the perfect image created by the studios. The rumors that circulated were so wild that even the tabloid press of the era was shocked. Claims that some celebrities were born with a different sex, studio manipulations, and gossip engineered by rival stars came together to create an incredible Hollywood legend. We're going to reveal the behind-the-scenes story of that era's most shocking, most mysterious, and most talked-about stars. From Marlene Dietrich to Greta Garbo, from Katharine Hepburn to Mae West. We're bringing together the rumors that spread for years about their identities, pasts, and lives. Get ready, because Hollywood's dark secrets are now coming to light. And everything you thought was real might actually be nothing but a legend. One Marlene Dietrich. She was one of Golden Age Hollywood's most legend-generating faces. Her harsh, sharp facial features, androgynous style, and poses in both men's and women's clothing seemed incredibly radical for that time. That's why the conservative press of the 1930s started producing absurd rumors targeting Dietrich. Competition between studios further fueled the unusual birth story rumors spread about her. Dietrich's refusal to respond to these claims completely ignited the mystery. She was actually an icon who broke gender norms in Hollywood as early as the 1930s, but the tabloid world of the time saw this freedom as a threat and turned her into one of the biggest urban legends in history. 2. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo's life was like Hollywood's biggest mystery vault. She didn't give interviews, didn't share her private life, and disappeared without any explanation at the peak of her career. This extreme secrecy became a goldmine for the gossip press of the time. The lack of sufficient information about Garbo's family, birth records, and youth gave birth to many fantastic rumors. As studios marketed Garbo with a mystical goddess image, reality and legend got mixed up. The press even threw out baseless speculations about her gender identity. The more Garbo stayed silent, the bigger the rumors grew. Thus, Garbo became not just a cinema legend, but also one of the biggest gossip figures in Hollywood history. 3. Katharine Hepburn. She was one of Hollywood's women who didn't fit the mold. Her suits, masculine posture, quick speech, and confidence were completely contrary to the norms of the time. For this reason, the tabloid press of the 1930s-40s made her a target of twisted gossip too. Hepburn's protection of her private life, keeping her romantic relationships secret, and staying distant from the press triggered many rumors. Some journalists were spreading speculations about gender identity to turn her modern attitude that bothered them into attack material. But despite all this noise, Hepburn carved her own path. She built her legend as one of Hollywood's strongest, smartest, and most independent female figures. 4. Joan Crawford. Because Joan Crawford was one of the most controversial figures in Hollywood history. She was subjected to many smear campaigns throughout her career. When competition between studios heated up, Crawford was always one of the first stars to be targeted. Some fan magazines used her tough appearance and frequently changing biographical details to throw out completely fabricated gender stories. Most of these rumors were degrading gossip spread by fans of rival actresses. The more success Crawford achieved, the more aggressive the gossip press became. These rumors were never confirmed, but they remained one of the most striking examples of how ruthless Hollywood's toxic propaganda era could be. 5. Tallulah Bankhead. Bankhead was one of Hollywood's most scandalous icons, with her open relationships with both women and men, wild parties, and loud personality. This free lifestyle bothered the conservative press of the 1930s, and newspapers started producing all kinds of speculations targeting Bankhead. Her energetic, masculine temperament and masculine stance on stage turned into claims of an unusual origin in the press. Bankhead never responded to these rumors by taking them seriously. In fact, she often responded mockingly. This made the legends about her even bigger. Tallulah was not what Hollywood wanted to hide, but quite the opposite, a symbol of freedom it couldn't. Josephine Baker. Legend-generating figures of the 1922-40 period, with both her androgynous energy on stage and becoming an international icon. Extraordinary stories circulated about her in France and America. Claims that she was a secret agent, had royal connections, and that even her birth history was unknown. Some European newspapers found her exotic beauty inexplicable and spread completely fabricated biographical rumors. Studios turned this mystery into a commercial advantage. As the mystery increased, Baker grew even bigger. None of these rumors were confirmed, but they all left a mythology that still echoes around Josephine Baker. 7. Mae West. She was one of Hollywood's most powerful and self-assured female figures to rise in the 1930s. Her commanding body language and ability to maintain control in every role she played on stage set her apart. From her rivals, her attitude of liberating women and her humor, which mockingly turned men on their heads, was a complete scandal for the conservative press of the time. For this reason, some newspapers spread completely fabricated rumors about West's birth. The aim of the allegations was to belittle her strong stance and daring characters on stage. West never responded to these rumors, instead focusing on her stage performances and capturing the public's attention with her talent and wit every time. The legend surrounding her became one of the most striking examples of how creative and ruthless Hollywood's misogynistic culture could be. Moreover, Mae West's story is not just tabloid gossip. It has gone down in history as a way of defending women's power and freedom on stage. Even today, when her name is mentioned, she is remembered not just as a daring star, but as an icon who challenged the rules of her time. 8. Barbara Stanwyck. She was one of the most respected yet mysterious stars of Hollywood's golden age, known for both her professionalism on set and her strict privacy in her personal life. She played strong, independent female roles so convincingly that the tabloid press couldn't resist inventing all sorts of rumors about her. Stanwyck meticulously guarded her relationships and private life. She avoided the press and spent most of her life behind the camera. This silence became an opportunity, especially in the eyes of the gossip press of the time. Every topic she remained silent on was turned into exaggerated rumors by the tabloids. Some were completely fabricated, while others were stories inflated by studio manipulation. Stanwyck never responded to these rumors and focused on her career. This made her both a respected and mysterious figure. Her story went down in history as a powerful example of how cruel and creative Hollywood's gossip culture could be, and how a star could survive with discipline and determination. 9. Hedy Lamarr. She was a figure far ahead of her time, not only because of her beauty, but also because of her intelligence. In addition to being one of the most captivating stars in cinema history, she also made her mark as an inventor. Lamarr's mysterious past, stretching from Europe to America, created a story unprecedented in Hollywood. Consequently, some malicious tabloids targeted her to perfect appearance, producing absurd rumors and spreading fictional stories about her birth, identity, and personal life. Hedy's quiet, controlled, and mysterious personality paved the way for these rumors to grow. Discriminatory attitudes towards stars of foreign origin, in particular, led to the legends surrounding her multiplying even more wildly. Although none of them were true, Lamarr became one of Hollywood's most misunderstood figures. Today, when her name is mentioned, it brings to mind not only cinema, but also intelligence, independence, and a steadfast stance against the oppressive magazine culture of the era. Lamarr continues to be one of the most unforgettable icons of the Golden Age, both as a legend and a symbol. 10. Dolores Del Rio. As the first major Latin star to shine during Hollywood's Golden Age, she faced not only admiration, but also a wave of intense prejudice. Studios attempted to create a flawless image on screen by completely reshaping her identity, while the press spun various conspiracy theories and rumors based on inconsistent information about her past. Del Rio's extraordinarily symmetrical face, elegant posture, and seemingly otherworldly beauty gave rise to fantastical and exaggerated stories in the magazines of the era. Some media outlets targeted her simply because of her different ethnic background, spreading completely fabricated and sometimes demeaning rumors. Del Rio herself never responded to these rumors. Her silence caused the gossip to grow and become legendary. Despite all this, Dolores Del Rio remained an icon that Hollywood both idolized and misinterpreted. Her story secured her place among the unforgettable figures of the Golden Age, not only through her beauty and talent, but also through her resistance to oppression, prejudice, and the culture of rumor. Today, the name Dolores Del Rio evokes both a pioneering star of cinema history and a legend who stood tall despite the distortions of the media. As you can see, old Hollywood wasn't just about glamour and bright lights. Back then, the gossip surrounding the stars was as big as the stars themselves. If the press wanted to glorify someone, they'd lift them to the skies. If they wanted to destroy them, they could present even the craziest rumors as if they were real overnight. None of the people mentioned in this video confirmed these rumors, because they were just legends created by the ruthless tabloid culture of the time anyway. But what's interesting is that sometimes just looking at how and why these rumors emerged is enough to understand Hollywood's mysterious face. The stories you heard today were not a product of the stars, but of the Hollywood machine. Distorting the truth, creating images, and profiting from scandal were the basic formula of the Golden Age. And this formula continues to attract interest even a century later.